If you look around me here, you can see heaps of kernel got from palm fruits. I guess you know where I'm coming from and where I'm headed. We are right here where palm fruits are processed into palm oil and banga. You know what's banga? Banga is not the ordinary oil you get from palm fruits, but the paste, which is higher in quality, higher in taste, and it's higher all round positive. So this is where it all happens. Well, it's all going to happen right here, right now, when I take you in there where the whole production takes place. And this is a way of saying welcome to another interesting edition of Green 360, the world of agriculture. I am Michael Nath. Are you ready to go with me? Come right here, let's go. We are at a place where the real production of these packages take place. And I have right here with me one of the senior staff of this very industry, in the person of Okpeyemi Adebayo. Okpeyemi Adebayo, it's nice to have you here.
Good afternoon.
Now tell us, like you must have heard me say, we're not going to talk about all the things that had happened before they finally arrived at this very package. Tell us what happens here in the process of getting this thing to this very stage.
What happened, like how we produce it?
That's exactly the production, the activities that take place here.
Yeah, we have the...
Right, starting from the very beginning.
We start, like, we wash the banga first.
What is banga? Is it
And
the palm fruit? Okay,
yes,
the palm fruit.
we
Okay.
wash it first. So we, after washing it, we put it inside pot for cooking. So we cook it like maybe 40 minutes, 35 minutes. So after 35 minutes...
What do you use for cooking it? Is it charcoal?
No.
Is it gas? Is there any special thing?
Yeah, we have special thing that they call it boiler. So we put fire inside the boiler. So inside that boiler we need steam. It's that steam that we cook the palm fruit.
Not water.
We put water inside. We put water and full it. So after cooking it finish,
For around 35 or 40 minutes.
Yeah. We digest it.
When you say digest, what do you mean? How do you do that?
So then we put the palm fruit inside the machine. The machine will separate the palm fruit. There's the thing we need inside the palm fruit. I mean the banga we need inside palm fruit. So the machine will separate the good one and the normal one.
Mm-hmm.
So
the kind of separation takes place there.
Yeah.
There's a process whereby the good one is separated from the bad one.
Yeah.
Wow. What's that machine called?
Digester.
Okay, now
Digest
I understand. Okay, now I get what you're saying. Okay, please go ahead.
So after digesting it, we have mixing pot. We put inside mixing pot. So we boil hot water to mix it. We boil hot water. The water will hold very well.
Separately?
Yeah, separately.
Different from the water you used for cooking it?
Different.
Why must it be hot?
If the water is not hot, no, the banga will be thick. So if you use cold water to...
It will solidify.
Yeah.
It will solidify if you use cold water.
Yeah.
Okay, now I understand.
We use hot water. The water will boil very well.
To keep it in a liquid form?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have another machine. We call it sieve. So we put the banga inside that sieve machine. There will still be small bad one inside after the digester. So it's that sieving machine that will bring it to normal level we need. After sieving it, so inside one pot, inside one, like, let me say, missing is in pot two. It's like some bowl. We put it there. We put it there. So we put it inside our can.
Okay.
After putting it inside, we have sealing machine. We have the big one and we have the small one. So we seal it. When we seal it finish, we arrange inside big basket. The basket contain like 5 lines.
Lines? I don't understand.
Like when we canning it at the wrist line, even if it's big one, at the wrist line contains 65. And
65
lines inside that basket. When we enter,
okay,
we show you the basket. I'll
right.
show you the basket.
It's okay.
So after that, we put it inside the retouch that we use to preserve it.
Another machine.
Another machine.
Wow.
That will preserve it like 1 hour, 15 minutes. So after preserving it like 1 hour, 15 minutes, we open it. After preserving it finish, we open it. So when we open it, we leave it like, maybe someday we leave it like, maybe when we finish in the night, we leave it to the next day.
Oh, you mean?
The thing will hot.
Okay, you mean in the process, in one process.
Yeah.
That's getting this thing to the very stage where you begin to can them.
Yes.
It lasts more than 1 day.
After canning it finish,
okay,
we process it straight. We can it finish inside basket, we process it.
In 1 day?
Yeah, in 1 day.
Okay.
So after processing finish, we have a chain that we use to put inside. We used to remove it, so we move it back.
This whole thing is something so complex, so complicated, you know, except you take us in there and show us these machines, or one wouldn't understand what you're saying, but go ahead.
So after removing it, we leave it because the banga will hot, so no one can touch it. So we leave it like a days, or 2 days, 3 days.
Wow.
So to cool.
It doesn't get cold in 1 day?
No. So after some days we leave it, we bring it out here, so we wash it. So because the time they are processing, some will burst.
Yes. Some will get overcooked.
Yeah.
And then
burst.
Oh, burst open.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we stain all the can. We have to bring it out here. We wash it. So
another washing.
Yeah, and
this is the second washing.
Yeah, we wash it.
Cold water this time or hot water?
Cold. Sometimes we use cold.
Okay.
Sometimes we use hot.
All right. It doesn't matter whether the water is cold or hot.
It
okay.
Matter.
Okay.
So after washing it finish, we leave it for a day to dry. After that, we push it inside back for coding. So we code it. After coding it finish, we bring it outside, come back again for packaging. Like you see the packaging here, so we package it.
The next stage we're going to take you to is the machines, which he kept mentioning time and again. We see all these machines, see how they function and what they do, okay? Until we go there, obey me, shall we? We'll go there next. We're right inside the factory of banga, where banga is produced. And if you look around me here, you can see various machines. I do not know what these machines do, but someone who knows is right here with me, Opeyemi Adebayo. He's going to walk us through these machines and tell us the functions. One, the name of the machine, and what the machine actually does. Opeyemi, over to you, please.
Okay. These
start from there.
Okay, these we have 6 pots here. So these are our cooking pot. This for water only. I mean cold water. So here the second pot was the palm fruit inside. So this pot is for boiling water. We boil hot water here. We boil the hot water, and these 3 pots we have here is for the cooking the palm fruit. after cooking it finish, this is our first machine here. We digest it here. This is the digester machine. So we put it here, the palm fruit here. So we have the good one will come out from this place. The good one come out from this place, and the bad one, which we do not need it, will come out here. After digesting finish, we put it here. These are the missing part. We mix it here, like I said that time, with hot water. So this is our steaming machine. We steam it here. When we put it inside, we steam it. After steaming it, so like I said, for that one, the bad one will come out from here, and the good one will come out. After steaming it finish, this is our table. We put it inside can. We arrange it on this table after putting inside can. So this is our sealing machine. This is the small one, this is the small size, and this is the big size. So we have the basket inside. So when we enter, I will show you the basket. After sealing it, we put it inside basket. So can we go inside? So let me show you the basket first before I show you this machine. So this is the basket. This is the basket we arrange inside. This is the basket. We arrange it inside the basket. You can see the basket. So this is the basket. This is we call it retouch. So we preserve it here. We preserve it here. So this is A and this is B, or this is 1 or this is 2. We preserve it here. We call it retouch. We preserve it like 1 hour 15 minutes. We preserve the banga inside. So there is the boiler outside that brings fire, because we use the steam to preserve it too. So this is our coding machine. This is our coding machine. We number it here. The expiring date, the manufacturing date, we code it here.
All right, Okpeyemi, this is a coding machine.
Yeah.
When you code,
Yeah.
the can is already sealed.
Yeah.
So what do you code actually?
With the manufacturing dates and the best before, because we do not use expiring, we use best before, and the batch number. So we code it here.
Who gives you all these pieces of information, like the manufacturing date and when the expiry date?
Yes, the day we produce it, and the banga lasts 3 years. It's 3 years.
How did you know?
That is
an information you got from NAFDAC or something?
Yeah, the information we got from NAFDAC.
Okay, so it's NAFDAC approved?
Yeah, it's NAFDAC approved.
Do you sell it locally alone?
No.
Is it meant you export it?
Yeah, export. We export it.
Because I've been to the market a couple of times, to check for your banga.
Okay.
I didn't see it.
Some, like our banga, you can see it Lagos and outside the country, or Ibadan, or Igbo's land. In this Ogun state, you can see this. We produce it here, but you can't see it here.